Here in Portland, this was the Morrison Bridge around 3:30 this afternoon as what looked to be thousands of demonstrators marched across the span. Police closed the bridge off to traffic and asked drivers to take an alternate route until people cleared out. And we're seeing demonstrations across the region, not just the Portland Metro. 5051 Portland said there were more than 20 organized marches here in the state. Viewers have been sending us photos from the protests and telling us things have remained peaceful. Our Celine Stevens attended 2 different rallies to speak to protesters and is live now at the Tom McCall Waterfront Park, where one large demonstration took place earlier. Celine?
John, things have obviously quieted down significantly in the last few hours, but earlier today around noon, this entire area was just covered with protesters. And those protests took place in multiple cities, including Beaverton, Salem, and Vancouver, with those immigration raids and arrests on the top of people's minds as they took part in this nationwide movement, all to demand change.
It's really horrible, like they're tearing families apart.
It's just the cruelty. The inhumanity.
No Kings rallies took place all over the country Saturday, a national day of action in response to the Trump administration's immigration policies.
Show me what democracy looks like.
And what protesters describe as recent injustices and atrocities.
And they're just like grabbing people out of their cars or out of work and just catching them off guard. And it's scary.
They're just trying to support their family and be safe, and they don't get any of the benefits of contributing to our financial and economic system.
Recent immigration arrests like what's been seen in Portland and larger raids that have led to protests in places like Los Angeles that's involved deploying the National Guard and Marines in response are top of mind for many.
ICE has always been there. That's something that community has always dealt with. It's the fact and the way they did it. It just hurts so much to see like my hometown community going through that struggle.
People are just here with their families trying to get their voices heard.
The White House justifying their decision.
He supports the First Amendment, but that is not the majority of the behavior that we have seen taking place in Los Angeles. These illegal criminals were throwing rocks at our Border Patrol and ICE agents.
Portland saw thousands come out to march with people passionately sharing their messages.
I don't think anybody in the Congress, certainly him, could pass a test that the immigrants have to take to become citizens. I don't think they know anything about the Constitution.
What I see now is people's constitutional rights being stomped on.
I am Latina, so I think it's the only thing that I could do right now is just show up.
The importance of standing together was a common theme at the rallies and an ask for everyone to be treated equally.
There weren't papers when, the pilgrims came here, so I don't know why, especially like when someone's brown, like why they have to be targeted for that.
A couple protesters I spoke with said they felt everything was peaceful, and they said they weren't worried about their fellow protesters, but instead they were worried about the police. That said, Portland police told me that all events remained peaceful and no arrests were made. They also were just helping out with controlling traffic and ensuring streets were closed when needed, again, to ensure safety. Vancouver police also confirmed that no arrests were made as well. John?
All right, our Celine Stevens live tonight. Celine, thank you so much. And check out this photo that highlights the fact that demonstrations are happening even in small communities. Now, this was taken in Heppner, which is out in eastern Oregon. It's a town with a population of about 1,400 people.